day, everybody. Charmaine Miller here, your running partner on this journey of continual learning and personal growth. Today is part 4 of our series on how we can speak up and speak out without our boss or supervisor concluding that we are insubordinate. In our previous 3 videos, we concluded that we should choose the time wisely, stay on topic, and employ certain techniques when we do speak with our boss. Well, I'm sure it sounds like we've covered all our bases, but not quite. There are a few odds and ends we need to address to increase our chances of a successful conversation. That's why I want to offer 3 extra tips to give you the extra edge that will bolster your confidence as you speak up and speak out. The first tip is to tune down your talk. Bring the volume down as much as possible, and endeavor to speak quieter, not louder. This is why it's important for you to have the right timing, because if you speak while you're emotionally distraught about the matter, this tip will be almost impossible for you to adhere to. That's why Proverbs 15:1 says that a soft answer turns away or deflects anger. We don't want to add fuel to a fire or incite negative emotions by our increased volume. You know, as a classroom teacher, I even used the same strategy when my class started to get raunchy and loud. Instead of raising my voice to get them quiet, I spoke softer. And this acted as a trigger for them to do the same. So when speaking with your boss, raise your words, not your voice. You see, it's rain that grows flowers, not thunder. So tune down your talk. Then, inquire with questions. This second tip might seem like a tall order for someone who already believes he or she has the answer to the problem. But before you highlight problems, be sure that you are absolutely correct about the situation. To do this, you must ask questions to ensure that you have an understanding of the entire matter. The intelligent Albert Einstein once said, "It's not that I am so smart, but I just stay with the questions much longer." So then, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter by asking more questions. We have to admit that principals and other school administrators have a certain vantage point that enables them to know more about a situation than you do. So find out how they think things are working in the school. Ask them if they are happy about how a certain procedure was implemented. You know, ask, for example, if they see positive returns on their decision to eliminate the students' outside playtime at recess. You know, you might even ask if they think their decision to not have staff meetings is helping or hampering the school's progress and the positive teacher relations. You see, these useful questions may help your supervisor realize the error in their decisions before you even address it directly. That's because questions soften the ground for your delivery of not so positive information. It lessens the blow of the negative but necessary feedback. Andrew Sobel, a client relationships expert, explains that telling creates resistance, but asking creates relationships. And you definitely want to foster a positive relationship with your boss. That's why our second tip is to inquire with questions. Finally, I invite you to watch your words. Here comes another tip that might test some of you. I must admit that it tests me as well. It's a biggie because words are so powerful that they can change the trajectory of your entire life. This is why when you're speaking to your boss, you want to avoid using absolute words like always, every, never, all the time. To be honest with you, my husband used to frequently point out my use of these words in our conversations. Thankfully, I've gotten much better. But if you go with such words, you'll see the resistance thermometer fly off the charts as your boss's defenses are raised. Instead, use qualifying words such as maybe, perhaps, or even sometimes. You'll see the difference these tiny words can make. No matter how small, words can inspire and words can destroy. So, choose yours well. And while we're talking about words, try using more I statements instead of you statements. For example, instead of saying, you haven't given me any resources for this project, try saying instead, I haven't received the resources I need. See the difference? In review, after you've considered the right timing, the topic, and your technique, heed a few tips. 3 useful tips are to tune down your talk, inquire with questions, and watch your words. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with a colleague or friend and invite them to subscribe to this channel. And of course, like our Facebook page. Then join the conversation while you're there. In the meantime, let's choose to keep learning and growing, because what we learn becomes a part of who we are. And like Einstein said, once we stop learning, we start dying. So, never stop learning, because life, as you know, never stops teaching. Until next time, to your success.